Hi guys, this is Dr. Tammy Stewart here from PT2Excel in Yelm, Washington to show you how to use a foam roller. Now this is a very large foam roller. This is necessary for things like spinal stability. You can do most of your rolling out of your muscles and such with something smaller, but I really like this big one because you can do so many different things with it. For instance, let's say I'm having some tight hips and I want to use this to help loosen my hip muscles, loosen my IT band. Place it on the floor. I come up and kind of put my hip on it, not that bony part of your hip. Bones don't relax, don't try to make them. They'll just get cranky. So you're gonna use this back leg. So it's not the same leg that I have on the foam roller. I'm going to use this leg to push me, but I'm also going to support my body weight with my arm. And I'm just going to slowly roll my body up the foam roller so that the foam roller goes down the leg and then back. Now you can angle this in all kinds of ways. Let's say the actual strict side of my leg feels fine, but maybe it's more towards the back that feels tight. So I'm just going to angle myself to where that's the part that's on the foam roller. And I'm walking it up. I can go all the way back to my hamstrings. Let's say those feel fine and maybe it's more my quads, the front of my thigh that feels really tight. Well, then I just flip on over and do the same thing on the top of the thigh, the front of the thigh. Now, let's say it's my calf and not my thigh. So same concept, just lower down. So I put the foam roller about there. And I can use my other leg to come down or up. Now, let's say that feels good, but it's not getting as deep as I would like it. I can take my other leg and put it on top for some added weight, pressing it down into the foam roller. Now, you can just sit here. Let's say I'm on a tender spot and it's like, whoo-wee, that feels delightfully terrible. So that's where you need to be. Assuming it's just a tight muscle and you don't have a blood clot or something like that going on. So definitely, if you're concerned about something more medically related, clear it with a doctor first. But let's say you know it's just tight muscles. You've been working out hard, lots of walking, lots of running, that sort of thing. You can just hang out here and then find a new spot and hang out there, up and down. You can angle your toes outwards, angle your toes inwards to get different parts of the calf. Or you can lift your body up. You have to be able to support your body weight on your hands and kind of roll it with that added weight of your other leg on top. Totally up to you what your body needs and what your body's capable of doing. Not everybody's shoulders and wrists and elbows will hold their body weight up. So if that's not you, maybe you just hang out here for a bit. Or use the other one to roll it up like that, actually on the foam roller. See how I'm rolling it with that foot? So that's an option as well. Let's say I'm not looking to roll out tight muscles, but I want to work on my spinal stability. I'm going to lay on this long ways. You want to make sure your tailbone and your buttocks are on the foam roller and your head is on the foam roller. That's why you need one that's really long. This one's about 36 inches long. So I'm going to tighten my tummy by pulling my belly button down towards my back or inwards towards my back. I want to activate my abdominal muscles, but the inner ones. I'm not pushing out, I'm pulling inwards. It's kind of like activating an internal back brace or an internal corset. So I turn those on, and now I can do all kinds of things. I can lift an arm up, other arm. I can come out to the side. I can come out the side with one arm and then the other. This challenges my core stability, my spinal stability in different ways. Now, if arms are pretty easy for you, great, let's add some legs. You can slide a leg out and back in, and the other one out and back in. Notice that my elbows are not touching the ground. This makes it harder. If that's too hard for you, but you want to work on spinal stability with leg movement, then you just put down your hands. Wider is more stable, closer to your body is less stable. So you can start, maybe out here is where you start, and that's where you can stabilize moving your legs. And as you get better at it, you move them a little closer to your body and a little closer still as you get better and better at it. And then maybe you're ready to make it a little harder, but full hands off is too hard. Maybe you go just a fingertip. Maybe you go one fingertip and alternate fingertips. Let's say sliding your leg out is easy. What about picking a foot up? That's significantly more challenging for the core, for the spinal stability. You may notice that one side is significantly more challenging than the other. That means that you have a spinal stability imbalance. So that's the side that you need to spend a little bit more time on. Not to say both aren't great. It's great to do both. But let's say that it's way harder for me to lift up my right leg. Left leg's easy peasy, right leg really challenging. So maybe I do 10 repetitions on my left leg and 20 on my right to try and get them kind of more even, pull up that weaker side, get it stronger. So those are just some ways to use a foam roller, to use them on leg muscles, use them for spinal stability. If you want, you can use them on your big lat muscles here. That's just a matter of kind of laying on it in the back of the armpit, kind of like that. You can just kind of stay here, or you can roll up and down. If you're a really bony person, that's not going to be very comfortable. If you're really muscly, or you just have a lot of extra soft tissue there, that's probably going to work pretty well. Ribs don't generally like to be massaged because, again, they're bones. Bones don't like to be massaged because bones don't have the ability to relax. They just get cranky and kind of bruised feeling. So if you're super bony here, don't do that. So hopefully you've got a good idea of how to use a foam roller properly. If you would like some personalized programming or personalized guidance with it, feel free to give us a call. We'd love to see you in person, but also we can do telehealth. We can also shoot you over to our website and see what other things we have to offer for you. And if you're struggling with leg pain or back pain or shoulder pain and the foam roller is like helping, but it's not really doing it for you, we've totally got you. So like, subscribe, follow us, click below to head over to our website. Again, we'd love to hear from you. So hope you enjoyed this video and hope to see you soon. Thanks.